Nobody ready up yet? I need to bring it. Pause, okay. I'll get that on by out. Yeah, pause again. Okay, great. Nah, there's only one person who needs the invite. Everybody's in. Okay, right. I'll get the lobby ready up. No, don't ready up. I mean, I'll get the lobby ready. So it'll be dry for both the sessions then, because that's what it was going to be before. And then I just pull the quality grid. So good. Do you know who the real loser is? It's me. Because I have to edit both these videos together for a VOD. How it gonna be? How it gonna be? Do. Okay, there we go, got it. Right. Gamer start on poll. Actually, no, wasn't it Seth Martin who started on poll? I'm pretty sure. Was it Seth Martin who started on poll? Penguin P3. Daisy P4. Yeah, I've got everything up. Daisy and James. Black Major. Black Major Ole. Seth Martin. I'm pretty sure he wanted to do that, you know. I could not do that, unfortunately. Boo. Boo the rules, boo. Goofy rules, right, anyways. W Best, P12. ABC. That's what I was thinking, but you wanted to... Actually, no. I will not say. Oh yeah, you don't have to do a lap in quali. Okay. Confirm changes. Grid has been set. Alright. Let's get this race underway again. Join your team BC and yeah. You're cutting out. Good luck, everyone. Okay, we're back for the restart. That's too bad the session broke, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll get everything underway once again. Drive running in both sessions. Always nice to see. And we're going to go back over to the screen. There we go. The screen everyone knows and loves. Okay. I'm stupid. I am very stupid. I am very stupid. The game audio or audio from that speaker. I forgot to turn it back on. Oh my god. Okay. Session will start in 0.0. Always lovely. Do. Session waiting for players. You see everyone in the grandstands, you know. All avid Racers United fans. Oh, there we go. The session starts in 30 seconds. Always nice to see. Oh, pause the game is disconnected as well. Okay. We're going to invite out to him. Oh, please don't say it disqualifies him. And it's 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go once again. W Best gets a drive-through penalty off the start. TSLR Gamer gets a good start once again. The box gets a pretty better start than what it did before, and it maintains its P2. Oh, ABC gets a collision with it. Oh no! State Daisy into the box, and the box drops down into P7, P6, now P5, P4. A lot of people went off at turn 1. Absolute carnage. But no, that is horrible for State Daisy, who's now running down in P13. His start is definitely being compromised, and Penguin also with a penalty. But ABC and Field had a big collision, and there we go. Skull going down the inside, runs off the track and hits into Oprah's teammate for this weekend. There's Ole and Oprah back onto the track, side by side racing round the outside. Doesn't get the move done. He's going to stay behind, but Les Watts is going to look for the move as well. And these two who are still side by side. And Skull out of the sprint. He must have spun out or had a collision, and there we go. VSC to neutralize that. What a weird start to the race that was, as Samim already made up 10 positions off the start. Absolutely amazing start from him, but the pack is neutralized and the race definitely neutralized as well. But that was, I didn't even manage to keep up on all of that. That was super carnage, as Black Major made his way up into P2 as it was before the red flag. Then Gamer maintains that P1, but VSC also comes out. Some could say the game feels pretty scripted, as Penguin also disconnects from the session. We're going to get these out as soon as possible. Forza Gamer and Penguin. Where's Penguin? Are we under green flag again? No, we're still in the yellow flag. I hate this game so much. Penguin, there we go, I got him back to him. There's green flag running once again. Penguin, oh no, he disconnected, which means he's still gonna go try to go for the move on his teammate as a ghost in the AI. And what is that? I've never seen that before. But we'll try to get him back into the lobby as soon as possible before he loses out tons of positions for the start of the main race. As the box is getting the move done on Penguin, as the AI dumping out ZRS, is saying that, is the imaginary slipstream real? Does it exist? Let's see, as he goes down on the brakes, as Penguin gets back into the session, he'll be inside of the box, and the box up into P3, making a small with fewer gains. And Black Major's already dropped out of 1.2 on the leader driver. State Daisy also trying to make his way back up through the field in the slipstream of Forza Gamer, using his overtake. I think he's going to try to go for a move around the inside here, but Gamer, Samim even round the outside of Gideon, gets the move done, and same with State Daisy, gets the move done on Forza Gamer. Nicely done for him, as Dragonflies runs off the track. And this is absolute carnage. As Ole is getting back at Opa. He's going to try and go take the racing line around the outside. Let's see how deep he'll go on the brakes. But he isn't using any overtake. Will Opa be using that? No, he's down the inside. Hits into Ole and manages to defend that position very nicely. This Forza Gamer and State Daisy both side by side into turn 1. We didn't get to see that at the very start. But now State Daisy is going to try to stick it down the inside. Still not using any overtake. That Williams is an absolute animal in the straight line speed. And here we go. Up into P11 for State Daisy. I'm pretty sure that's a confirmed move. As ABC comes into the pit lane. What happened to him? As he's diving into the pit wall. Has pit wall as W Best. Ghost and Nova Gibson up into P15. I'm pretty sure he had a better start before that red flag. And now Ole all over the rear of Opa is going to get that move done with the DRS. And what a move for him. That's been brewing up for the past lap or so, as Penguin's now trying to get the run on to James to get himself up into P4 and potentially up into the podium positions if he can challenge the box, who is now trying to fight Black Major, and probably will get him with the DRS, and for some reason the box is on those hard tyres, which is very interesting. And with the DRS, it's going to absolutely fly past it. And let's have a look at Penguin. He's going to try to get closer to James, but James also with the DRS nearly gets Black Major. And oh no, he taps Black Major. He's going to let him get past, or let him re-level, and doesn't try to go for that overtake, because Nova Gibson sets a 1:22.0, and will set the fastest lap of this race. Is Penguin all over the rear now of James, trying to get that move done. He glitches into the inside of him. And is he going to try to go for that late move around the outside? I don't think he'll be able to. Will he try to go for the switchback? Entirely possible. Doesn't get it done though. And now for Penguin. Oh no! Black Major spins out. That's going to be horrible for Alpine's battle in the constructors. And he's beached himself, so he's going to have to reset to the track, obviously. Black Major. He's getting overtook by everyone. Oh, there we go. He resets the track. And James gets the... actually, no. Penguin got the move done. James is up into the podium positions. Just like that. I thought you'd be lining up for a move like that. And it gets it done. And now, getting ready for the Parabolica. James will be looking to get him down the main straight, as Nova Gibson gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Well, here we go then for James, who's now going to get the DRS on Penguin. Let's see if he can get that move done. Here we go. He's running out of the slipstream, interestingly, but Penguin is flashing, so he doesn't have a lot of ERS to use, and he will know that. James will know that, and might be looking to take advantage of it. He does nearly have 50% ERS as well, which means he can definitely get the move done if he wants to on a straight. And Les Waters runs off the track. He has to let everyone pass before he gets back onto it. And ABC, what happened to ABC? He's been lapped already. Definitely not had an optimal strength for the Haas driver. Both Haas's running in P19 and P18. Got a question, what has happened between them two? And oh, we're going to actually cut to Les Waters. Might be looking to get the move done on Nova Gibson, who was running P15 just a few laps ago. And actually might have been just last lap. Is now looking to maybe get that move done into the Curva Grande. Was that the Curva Grande? No, Curva Lesmo. I'm not too knowledgeable on my corner names. It's Blade actually, out of nowhere, maybe looking to challenge for P12 off of Les Waters. And a very tightly following each other. And oh, he has to lift off the throttle a bit there. And Les Waters dropped out for a second, so that's going to give Blaze the best run on him. And Gideon running in P9. But remember, these two did not have a good qualifying session to the start. And neither did Samim, and Samim was running very, very nicely. And here we go then. For Blaze with the DRS, so it'll be a definite opportunity for the overtake. Will he get it done though? He's in the slipstream, he's getting, and he's running max revs in 8th, and he's going to brake very early. He's going to count his chickens and not go for any moves yet, and he does it very bad into turn 1. There's ABC, once again just being lapped by everyone, but Seth Martin might have had a little moment there, because he was ghosted for a second actually, which is what I'm in to think. Is the box going to try to go for the last lap move? Oh no, he was cut through, but he just spins out. It's open now. Takes that P7 and he's like, thank you, that is mine now. And I'm pretty sure Forza Gamer was also there in the boy. Yes, it was. And you just got to remember, one error and it's all over for you in the sprint, as Seth Martin now retires in the pit lane, and he'll definitely be looking to do better in the race, and he'll be starting from P19 on the grid. And now Gideon trying to get that P9. Oh, actually no, there's been a change in P2, and what happened to the box? He's running in P4, and oh no. Oh, what happened to the box then? He was running P2 literally a couple seconds ago, and has lost it all in a Schumann was a mistake. As W Best also has been lapped, and he's now going to try to get that P3 off of James, and does so very well, but on a drive where he wants to become champion, this race might not be going all too well for him. Although he will be champion, he might want to get it done in P1 for both races, and it's looking fairly unlikely. This game is now cruising his way over to the sprint race victory. And now the box re-challenging for that P2. Penguin running in P2, filling the void which Black Major couldn't fill before. And who was in the battle? to P2 in the championship. I'm pretty sure it's between Alfa Romeo and Alpine. So as it stands, Alpine are still ahead in that constructors and are doing very well to keep it, but yeah, Alfa Romeo definitely unable to bring the challenge in this race so far, as Skull has DNF and Opa running down in P7. And here we go then. The game is about to start the penultimate lap of this sprint race. It's lap 8 out of 9. But remember, there's 33% of the main race, I'm pretty sure this one is. And Dragonflies gets a 3-second time penalty. And actually, the box can feel safe knowing the Penguin does have a time penalty, which he has to adhere to. And here we go then for James. Oh, the box gets a bit slidey on the exit of turn 2. And that's going to help James if he wants to get that P3 off of him. And it actually could be P2 if he plays it right, because he is still within that 3-second time of Penguin. Let's have a look at the penalties. It is 3 seconds, which means he still has the opportunity to make it up into P2 if he manages to get past the box here. I don't think he'll be trying to battle him on track, and he gets a very wide entry there, and that's going to allow the box to just sweep off ahead. And I don't think the box is going to be trying anything too risky, but he knows the P2 is his if he could just stay behind. And there we go, just take another sip. Oh, those are very close there. The close battles here. As Gideon absolutely flies past Les Watts, who's onto the grass. And Black Major now trying to get himself up into P10. Will he go for the late move on Les Watts? No, he won't. He's going to stay behind. But he capitalizes on the very bad exit of Les Watts, who runs wide off the track. And now in P10, as Samim, or not Samim, Gamer, is running up in P1 just went past turn 1, turn 2. Final time negotiating it in the sprint race. And the battle for P2 looks super close, but you got to remember, it isn't as close as we think. I think James is going to try to hold on here and get that P3, which he wants. And Gamer, the man in the Ferrari at his home track, at his team's home track even, is showing an absolutely amazing show for his team. And into turn 1, what has happened to Les Watts again? He's running off the track. I think he needs to take a chill pill maybe. And Gideon spins out and running in P15 now. And Theo has had a terrible sprint race, and that's going to be horrible for his championship, as Ole running in P5 will gain quite a lot of points on him, actually quite few for the sprint. As Blaze now trying to go around the outside, Les Watts doesn't manage to do so. And now we're going to cut to SLR Gamer. He's going to round through the Parabolica, and it's Ferrari, it's the home race. He just got the home race touch for his team. He found the final corner, and he's going to cross the finish line to win the Monza sprint race. And he's going to be very happy with that. He's been unchallenged throughout the entire time. And there we go. The box reclaims our P2 off of Penguin. James gets up into P3, and Penguin drops down into P4. That 3-second time penalty has cost him quite a lot. And now we're going to watch everyone else as they cross the finish line as well. How far will Black Major go up? Will it be up to P8 maybe? Or Nova goes up into P7. Opa drops into P9 or P8. As Black Major only managed to finish P9 without any points for his team. And yeah, I think the order is going to finish like this then. And hopefully we see a lot more action in the race. Potentially for the lead of it. But contenders are definitely spread out just a little bit, and Tamim, definitely driver of the sprint. 14 places gained throughout that. Imagine if that session never got a red flag. In the box is he's got an extra set of mediums to use now, which is good on him. Alright, there we go. Very lovely. And there's only 2 or 3 DNFs in that, I'm pretty sure. There's 3 DNFs, so ABC, Seth Martin and Skull. So both passes will have to make a mighty comeback race if they want to get anything done. And we'll get the race director glitch once again. I am so happy that this season is ending. Not the season, this game is ending. So soon. It's horrible. I hate it. Like, they don't even fix their own game. Very lovely. Very lovely indeed from Codemasters. Yes, this game is absolutely horrible. I'm trying to save my voice. I feel like it's gone for some reason. I feel like it is going to go. It is really badly. Like, I feel like it's going to go any moment. I hope it doesn't. In that sprint race, I actually Theo set the fastest lap of a 1:21.1, which was faster than a couple people's quali times. Alright, here we go. Starting now. And it's 5 red lights for Monza, and it's lights out, and away we go. I feel like the box got a very better start than Gamer, and is already going to challenge him into turn 1. Oh my god, there's been a massive collision in the back. W Best and Skull. Best, I'm pretty sure, without a wing. I thought he was out of the session already. Into turn 1, absolute carnage. There's the box and Gamer both fighting for the position, and box up into P1. Gamer's dropped down into P2, right a bit wide, but so many position gains, and that was absolute carnage, and it's still carrying on. There's now Opa and Ole trying to fight for the position. Everyone's so close together, and who was that going for the move? Round the outside, I saw that, I couldn't find it though. Oh no! Oh, Les Waters gets tagged from the back. I'm pretty sure that was by ABC. And now running down in P16, bound to lose more positions. And there's been a collision with the Mercedes, who's now running in P19, but W Best has definitely had the worst of that without an M plate. But we thought he DNF'd right off the start line there. And now the box getting himself trying to pull out the second game, and it'll be definitely possible for him. There's Samim on those softs within a second of Gamer, and the box is pulling out a massive gap, and maybe he was just holding in all his pace until the race. And now for Ole, inching closer and closer. But Opa down the inside of Field, trying to defend his position. Field gets through very nicely and has made up a lot of positions from the sprint, but a lot of people said it would be carnage in turn 1, and it has definitely proven to be that. There's now, who was that fighting? Blaze and Opa maybe. No, Opa's trying to get the move done on Theo, and it's not going to happen for him. And Ole and Penguin side by side into turn 1 out of turn 2. Very nice, touching wheels, wheel banging, and oh, very, very close to collision there. And it's still carrying on. Let's see who is going to come out on top then. Looks to be Ole, but we've got to remember Penguin has that inside line, and he's going to use that very nicely, but touch into each other once again, and Ole somehow manages to stay ahead and is now in P4. Penguin won't let it go easy though, and he's going to try battle out. But great showing so far for the McLaren drivers of 1-3. The meme is doing a Lewis Hamilton, started the race in started the sprint in P20. Now it made his way up into P3 on lap 2 of the main race. He's definitely been benefited though by a lot of first lap collisions, and he gets a bit slidey there on the exit. With 2 SLRs both chasing down the championship leader, the box, and Gamer will be trying to stay within that 1 second. I'm pretty sure he's used nearly all of his overtake to do so, and he has, and he's going to have to continue to do so if he wants to get that. And the box at a 1:21.7, nearly only 6/10 off of what was set in the sprint race, so definitely those times are already coming down more and more, and that was without the DRS as well. And oh, there's been a massive change for position as Skull comes in to the pit lane, and the pack is spread. Oh no, what was that? Blaze and Opa. I'm pretty sure Blaze ran very, very wide and hit into the back of Opa. Yeah, definitely not what Blaze or Opa would have wanted, but Opa stays ahead of Blaze, which is good for him. But still, though, that was pretty intense. And now we'll have Stay Dizzy all over the rear of Dragonflies, trying to get a move done. Will he get the DRS? He does get the DRS. And it's going to be pretty much... It's going to be super easy for him. He's going to be a sitting duck on that straight. And now Stay Dizzy going to try charge down on his teammate in P7. And is Dragonflies going to fight that? I mean, Dragonflies is on the worst tyres. And oh, Black Major, what happened with him? I'm pretty sure he tried to go side by side and he definitely lost out quite a bit of position to that. James running in P10 now. I'm not sure what happened to him off the start. There was just an absolute heap of crashes on that first lap, which, yeah, definitely not the nicest thing to see. There's now Orpa in the slipstream of Nova. Let's see if he can do anything with that. I don't think he will be able to. Nova got more ERS and will be using that to try close in on Black Major. And what the hell's just happened with Orpa and Black Major? That's pretty intense. Yeah, I'm really not sure what the hell has just happened. Yeah, Orpa. I don't even know what happened there. Anyways, James, 1/10 off of Dragonflies. All we gain, he spins out on the straight, and let's go. James up into P9. And that be a nice move done for him. And Theo, what happened to Theo? He's out of the session. Oh no, he crashed. And there we go. Safety car will be out. Orpa also retires from the session. He retires on the track. And that is a full safety car. Let's see who comes in the pit there. The top 5 have all went into the pits. Dizzy takes the lead of the race on those hards. Let's see if he can pull any sort of gap. But around this track, I don't think you will have to pit again. And that's going to be interesting because we know the box is very interesting on his strategies. And we'll most likely not come into the pit lane again. But I think everyone was predicting this safety car to come out. And I'm going to see... Just trying to question what on earth happened into turn 1 on 2 occasions. We'll see what happens in the replay, but yeah, that was very dodgy indeed. And James actually didn't pit as well. That's up him up into P2. Seth Martin up into P3. So it's a definitely more jumbled top 3. Nova running in P4. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the top 4 haven't boxed. And then P5, P6, P7, P8 maybe. P9. I don't know if P10 has boxed. Not too sure what happened to Forza. Forza crashed out of the session. Out of turn 3. Yeah, I'm not too sure what is happening. And everyone swerving and swerving around. It might be the only time we see this in the race, where the race leader has stayed Daisy. But you can see is everyone just following behind that safety car. When will the safety car come in though? I'm pretty sure it'll come in on lap 7 maybe. Actually, it could come in on this lap because everyone is catching up to it now. So who will come out on top at the end of this safety car? That'd be interesting to see. And the fastest sector so far, Orpa gets a 26.6 in sector 1. Game over for 27.5 in sector 2, and the boxer for 27.3 in sector 3. So the sector times around this track are actually very even to each other, which I absolutely love to see. And we can also see that the session will be dry throughout. 2% chance of rain, but it'll be dry. Do not worry about that. I'm just seeing what type of graphics we have on board with us today. And then actually, let's have a look at the positions. And there you go, you can see top pole haven't pitted, everyone else has pitted. And yeah, Seth Martin gained 15 positions, but he will have to pit again. And the pit window is between lap 7 and lap 8. And there we go, the safety car coming in at the end of this lap then. They'll be coming in as we go on to lap 7. And Daisy getting 9 positions, James only getting 1 position, so definitely got a bad off the start. Same with Nova Gibson. And here we go then, as the race is about to get underway once again. For some reason, my jaw hurts so much today. I don't know why. And when we go, he's holding it up to the very end there, and there we go, I think he's went. As James already manages to catch him on the restart as they get underway for green flag. Nova challenging for James now. He's had an amazing restart, and the box also trying to challenge. It looks like it would be 4 wide, but it splits up into two wide packs. And St. Daisy runs off the track. Nova Gibson actually runs off the track and loses out to P1, might lose out to P3 as well for the better exit. And the box maintains as P4. Yeah, there's been a change for the lead, maybe. No, there hasn't. State Daisy's absolutely maximised that restart though, and is running well off in P1 now by 8/10 of a second. And the battle is for P2 between the front 2 runners. And oh no, James and Seth Martin both spin out. I'm not too sure I'm with Seth Martin, but I'm pretty sure James just spun out on his own. As now, see Black Major. Oh no, someone into the barrier. ABC out of the session. And will that be another safety car triggered straight after? No, it won't be. Okay. Very nice. The safety car won't be coming out. As we now see State Daisy. Oh no, there is another safety car. Wow. Race neutralized very fast then. I'm not too sure why it came out. Straight after it had just came in, and also everyone had cleared that part of the track. Yeah, after the restart, the box went up into P3, but it'd be a sigh of relief for the likes of James and Seth Martin, who can gain some extra positions. And oh, State Daisy nearly running off the track. He's getting those tyres nice and warm. Yeah, but these two will have to pit at some point in this race. And oh no, Blaze gives a 5-second time lead for speeding in the pit lane, but this is a chance for everyone at the back come into the pit lane once again and fit some fresh tyres to bring them to the end of this race. Sorry, I'm trying not to speak because it just hurts my jaw so much. Oh, right, okay, hopefully my voice just, like, feels better now. I'm not too sure about though. Oh man, I actually don't know why. It feels like that. Okay, there we go. Safety car coming in at the end of this lap then. Let's see who's going to get a better restart. Will the box be able to challenge for P1 into turn 1? Who knows, but it's definitely set in stone now for anyone who did pit on that first safety car. They will not have to pit again if they did go on the right tyre. Of course, that is, yeah. Oh, voice hurts so bad. And all the cars weaving, getting ready to go once again. State Daisy leading us off for the restart once again. Nova Gibson running in P2, and there we go. State Daisy went very early this time, and let's see. Has Nova managed to catch him? Yes, he has. And he's going to pull out to the inside of State Daisy, and will he get the move done? It looks like he's getting it done with all the overtake humanly possible. The box watching on for this battle, and will he be carnage into turn 1 again? Gideon and Black Major both 5th position, and there's been a car park in turn 1, but definitely been a lot cleaner than it has been previously, and everyone gets through it very nicely. And Nova now leading the race, 4 tenths ahead of State Daisy. State Daisy definitely hasn't had the best restart, and considering these all need to box again, it's not going too well for them. And it actually will depend for State Daisy, because he can pit very late on in this race onto some fresh softs. As Samim now challenging for P5 with Ole around the outside. He's going to try to get the move done, but Ole's going to try to stick it down the inside. Doesn't get it done though, and is now running behind. As Black Major now trying to capitalize on the bad exit of Ole, might be able to get himself up into P6. ABC leaves the session and doesn't get the move done. But importantly for the box series, sitting here watching on, seeing how quick he can get himself up into P1 and get out of this dirty air. There's now Gideon running in the slipstream of Penguin. He's going to try and get the move done. Will he get it done though? I don't think he will. W Best spins out and running very far off from P16 now, the last of the finishes. And Gideon spins, goes into Penguin, and yeah, probably should have pulled to the side or backed out of that. But now see Daisy. Oh, very close there. This Gamer managed to get through now, and Sid Daisy dropped down into P4. The box managed to get ahead, and is now running in P2. And he's chasing Nova, and he's catching very, very fast. And Gamer unable to do anything about it at this moment in time. But Nova will be able to hold up the box just a little bit, and that might help Gamer in his battle with the box in this race. Let's see then. As he's now just getting closer and closer. He won't get any DRS this lap. He'll be enabled at the start of next lap. And here we go then for the box. He's going to hold off for the overtake and just going to sit behind, which could be his downfall. I mean, who knows, but he's definitely going for the race win here. And is he going to go for the overtake now? There we go. He's going to go for the overtake. And Gamer out of the session. What happened to Gamer? Oh my days, we saw that in the rear. And will that be another safety car out? But will it? The box managed to take a lead of the race, but the box has suddenly lost all of his competition. And now Nova trying to battle with him, but unable to. Is going to run in the slipstream, but will not be effective. SLR Samim and the box going to be up for a 1-2 if they can keep this one up. But Ole, once again, made a massive gains on field, who DNF'd in this race. I'm pretty sure it's his first DNF of the season, or second DNF. Of all 12 races he's been to so far. So that's going to be very interesting in the championship battle, and it's definitely going to help Ole get closer to Jani for P2. Still on the cards for him. And now here we go then for Ole, trying to get closer and closer. Isn't able to do so, but he will get the benefit of the DRS in the next straight, which is going to be in 1 corner's time. And there we go. Nova is actually still within a second of the box. He's held on pretty well so far, and that'd be good for him to make some potential gains on the McLaren driver, but he will have to pit, so the box has got the ultimate advantage here. As State Daisy once again spins out. It's now running in P13. But Gideon and W Best, who have both had a pit after that safety car restart. They're running fairly far off. And now the box beginning lap 13. Nearly halfway through this race already. In the halfway mark of this lap will be exactly halfway through the race. Oh, my wheel. Oh no, my wheel. My controller disconnected. There we go. And as Waters, did he just get moved done on Dragonflies? Into turn 1, he gets it done. Very nice. Definitely doing a lot better than he was in the sprint race. And nice, he does it for the Aston Martin driver then. Great stuff from him. And Seth Martin now going round the outside of Dragonflies. Dragonflies can't do anything about it and nearly hits into him, but ultimately loses that position, and Seth Martin up into P8. Alright, Ole this time on Samim. He's definitely a lot closer than he was before. He's going to try to go for that late move. No, he's going to stay behind. But he's gaining so much with that DRS. And if he can keep the gap as the same it is now, he might be able to pull something off on the first DRS straight. But to me, imagine if he didn't get into the race before, that would have been tragic. And Skirl out of the session. He's been DNF 2 times in a row. And the safety car out once again. And that's going to be great for Samim, who's going to drop straight into the pit lane. And same with Nova Gibson, who comes into the pit lane as well. Get some fresh tyres on, and it's away for Nova Gibson. There we go. Ole doesn't go into the pit lane, and he actually might be able to challenge for P1 on the restart. But yeah, definitely a lot of DNFs on track today. But the box does actually have the advantage of Delta, so he will be able to pit if he wants to. He'll lose out a couple of positions, but it'll all be worth it in the end. James now running back up in P3, doesn't have to pit again, and has made some massive gains since the last time I saw him. I'm sorry, I'm gonna like silence myself during these safety car things because my voice is gonna go if it doesn't. Once I've got 13 laps to go. Oh, and there we go, the box actually did come into the pit lane. Ole takes the lead of this race and does not have to pit again. Same with James, he goes up into P2. Dragonflies is going to get himself up into P3 as well. In a sudden change of events, this has definitely swayed to the liking of the AlphaTauris, and the box drops down into P6. He might even come out behind Nova Gibson, who literally was behind him before the pits. And no, he doesn't come out ahead, but the box drops down to P6. I'm pretty sure he expected a lot more people to have pitted then. And he'll have to make a bigger comeback racing before. And there's Waters running up in P4. And Blades in P5. But that's very interesting. Especially because these two... you don't usually see them running super high in the points. So it's great to see. Safety car not coming in this lap, it'll come in possibly on lap 16, but Gideon coming into the pit lane will be very decisive. Yeah, no, we have some safety car paradise, definitely. A lot of safety cars. I'm pretty sure that would have benefited you a lot more, though. Right, and we'll find out in just a moment then. If this safety car's coming in at the end of this lap, will it be coming in? I don't think it will be, you know. I think it might be staying out for just another lap, which is going to be ever more exciting. The likes of the top 5, which is a very different top 5 which we're used to. It's actually dominated 50, not 50%, 40% by AlphaTauri and 40% by Aston Martin. And then the other one is the Red Bull, who we have never really seen up in the points either. But yeah, once again, a different race leader in this race. We've had 4 race leaders, I'm pretty sure. It was... Actually, no, we've had 5. Nova, Ole, Stay Daisy, Gamer, and the Box. Gamer, DNF from the session early on, before the second safety car. And I will not be happy with that, but the safety car will come in this lap regardless of what happens. So Gideon has this lap to catch up. Right, and the safety car should come in. It should get announced in... There we go, safety car coming in this lap. Right, Ole leading the pack. James actually might be able to bring a very nice challenge to him, but we're seeing if you go very early on the throttle off the restart, you're going to lose out quite a bit if you're on the lead. If you are running in P2, it's going to be great for you because you can get a nice slipstream down into turn 1. Here we go then. When will Ole go? He's going to back up the pack, but will he want to do that? He needs to catch them off guard though, and the safety car now in the pit lane. He's definitely left it pretty late, and there we go. Ole's went, and James might have been caught for a little bit, and Genova Gibson has to get the position back, and that's going to lose him position out to Dragonfly. It's up into P3 now. Les Waters back up into P4. He might try to go round the outside into turn 1 for a move on Dragonflies. Runs off the track though, and that's going to be horrible for him. And oh no, he nearly tags into the box. He nearly takes him out with him, and has already nearly dropped out of the points. And relatively clean, but Les Waters gets a move done on Sid Daisy and runs back up into P6. As a box now needs to challenge his way up into P1. It's nearly run out for a second of Dragonflies though, and Ole might be able to take the win here. But James is very close behind, and this battling will lure the box back in to play. And right, here we go. For the box, I think he might get this move done Dragonflies by the start of next lap. He is savouring up his ERS. Dragonflies is using it all to try to stay within the DRS of James when it comes out, and you can sort of see that he is flashing, and the box will know that. And here we go then. Here's his first move and opportunity. He goes onto the grass there, and it's a very risky move for the box, but he gets it done. As we now see Samim also gaining heavily on Dragonflies. Hopped into the back of him, stays behind, and now he's going to go for his move on Dragonflies. Dragonflies definitely went for a higher downforce setup, which is going to kill you around here with a place where so many people have went for setups with a lot of straight line speed. You can even see this Waz has gained around nearly as much as with DRS. And into turn 1, Penguin and Stid Daisy, I think that is, going side by side. Penguin gets the move done and up into P7, a 3 wide though, and Black Major up into P7, gets a move done on both of them, and Stid Daisy still left fighting with Penguin, and oh, he's boxed in, and Penguin hits him off the track, and now he's going to go side by side with his teammate, who's going to come out on top. Penguin down the inside, back up into P7, but Black Major tries to get the better exit, and is unable to get the traction. Well, he does get the traction, but he doesn't manage to get the space on track which he wants. Or which he needs to get that move done even. Now Black Major in the slipstream of his teammate. They're going to try and work through the field together, or they're going to leave each other behind. All will be found out soon, but here we go then, the box. Cleared Dragonflies, now he's trying to clear James, and were we silly to think that the box was never going to make this comeback? I mean, both of these are on hards. Used hards, box not in P1, box under safety car. And now, beginning lap 20 of this race, he's going to have the slipstream on James. Will he get the move done into turn 1 though? He's gaining, and without the DRS, going to pull to the inside of James, and he's going to try go later on the brakes. He will have better tyres, and James runs off the track, and that's going to allow the box to get through, and once again taps him in the back, and that's going to allow Samim to get himself up onto the podium if he can play this one right. But these are both pitted, they're both on fresh tyres, and James can be losing out quite a bit. So now see him go down the inside of James into 5. Let's see if he can get the move done. And he does get the move done. James unable to battle that. Those tyres are just not in the range which he wants. And now not Black Major, the box will get the DRS on Ole. And his first overtaking opportunity might be down the main straight on lap 21. And now with the DRS, again, and 6 times now is the gap. Let's see how he plays this one into the final corner and into the Parabolica. Nova Gibson and Blaze, actually. Nova Gibson gets a move done on Blaze, and Blaze is going to try to challenge it back. He tries to get better traction on the exit, and is unable to do so. But quite importantly here for the box, he's 7 laps away from winning this championship. It's all going to be his if he can do that, and it's a good time to remind you to vote for Driver of the Day at Racers United .net /4 as the box is in the slipstream of his rival Ole, or his rival in P3 now, Ole, and this is going to be such a heavy blow to the Williams driver Theo and the Alfa Romeo driver Rajani. This is going to bring Ole into contention for P2 in the championship if he can keep up drives like this until the end of the season. And here we go then for the box. His first opportunity to retake the lead of this race. He's going to stay behind. He might try to capitalize off some DRS. And he does get purple sector 1 despite lifting. And that's going to allow Samim up, like right up the inside of the box. And nearly gets a move done right there and then. So the box lifting off for DRS might not have helped him as much as he would have hoped for. And he actually might try work together to get a 1-2 for McLaren, because they are not clear in this championship yet in the constructors. It is far from over for the McLaren team, and doing this will definitely help them with appearances. And the box once again just keeping it nice and tidy. Sure, he does want to win this race, so it'll look very nice for his championship celebrations. But he might not be able to pull off with the victory, well, with the celebrations which he wanted, because he's running in P2, 4 attempts off of Ole, and now with the DRS, surely he gets his move done. He is flashing the AlphaTauri of Ole, and he gets a move done into turn 1 very nicely. And Samim has to sit behind, but he might be looking to try to get that P2 move. But this is definitely still a great drive for Ole's P2 hopes in the championship, and is very likely that it could happen. But Johnny had such a great season until he wouldn't really show up for many races, and definitely hasn't went his way in the second half of this season then. And now Nova Gibson gets a move done on Dragonflies and is now up into P7. Very nice from him. And once again, the Alpines both sticking with each other, fighting for that position. And let's see if Ole might try to get back at the box, or will Samim try to get on Ole, but Ole is still flashing, which is interesting to point out, because the box still has quite a lot of ERS in him, and he isn't using it down that straight. And here we go. Put all in now. Running the slipstream. They're trying to use it all. They're trying to give it all. But Samim is making massive gains. And the faster the box can pull away, the faster Samim can also clear Ole as well. And potentially James could clear him as well, because he is running in the DRS of Samim. So this top 4 battle is not over for anyone yet. None of them have penalties. And here we go then. Samim in the slipstream of Ole is going to get the move done into turn 1. If he can do this move round the down the inside even, and stay Daisy out of the session. And there's another safety car, and that's going to bring some immense drama to the final few laps of this race. And that's a 4th safety car of this session. As Blaze, Seth Martin, and surely Gideon comes into the pit lane as well. Let's see what they all fit on then. Going to wait out his 5-second time penalty, and Blaze definitely not good with the pit limiter. Goes onto some fresh softs, and Seth Martin also onto some fresh softs as well. Let's see what the front runners do then. But it will be very tight to the finish if they do fit on some fresh softs. But Sid Daisy retiring definitely brings in an element of surprise to the last lap, or the last couple of laps of this race. It's going to be lap 24, 25, and maybe even, it might even come in on 26. But we do know for definite there will be at least 2 laps of racing. And here we go. Let's see what the box chooses. It's still under Delta, and I'm sure if he pits, everyone else will follow him. And the box diving. Oh no, he stays out. Samim stays out. Ole stays out. James stays out. And okay, very, very interesting. And he caught me out there. I don't know what I would do in this situation. I don't know if I was diving. Nobody's going into pits apart from Dragonflies and W Best. So they still think that they have a chance in the race, even without pitting onto some fresh softs. Because you've got to remember, with the red flag, all your quality tyres did get voided, which means you can go onto those fresh softs if you want to. Now we see James running in P4. Well, let's have a look at his race story. He started in P3, now running down in P4. It's only 1 position, and it's definitely still all to play for in the final couple of laps of this race. But everyone still has to catch up, so it's going to be a very late incoming of this. But the box will surely want to hold on to this to just seal off this championship even more as it stands up. At the end of this race, the box will be the Racers United World Champion. And what a season he has had then. He's won. He actually hasn't won a sprint race this season, I don't think. It's been dominated by 3 different drivers. Gamer, the box, and Ole. No, Gamer, Gianni, and Ole. Those are the only 3 which have won the sprint race, so he might want to tick that one off in his checklist, but that's the only thing he hasn't done yet this season. Apart from win 10 out of the 11 races we have completed, which is an absolutely amazing record, and definitely one which is going to be hard to beat in the coming season. It'll be impossible to beat in season 3. As we see all the cars zooming past. When I get lap 26 or 25 underway, the safety car will probably just come in at the end of this lap. If it doesn't, then that means we only get 1 lap of racing. And I wonder where we've seen that before from a Williams DNF. And it will be for the championship as well. But I'm sure everyone will be happy for the box. He's going to check off another championship in his books. And yeah, he's definitely going to enjoy this one. Once again, it's another reminder to vote for your driver of the day at RaceUnite.net/vote. Get that vote in before the end of this race, and it will be announced at 12 AM tonight. Yeah, absolutely amazing, amazing season from the box. And once again, let's mention there's a 1-2 with the McLarens right now, which is definitely all the interesting. But yeah, once again, these two running out of the points once again. Red Bull be pretty defiant this season. haven't been able to run in good points, and they're going to be they're going to be stranded at the bottom of the championship. The safety car comes in this lap, but James and as well as Alpine, no, the Aston Martin running down in P9 in the championship is going to make some great gains, and it's going to be even harder for those Red Bulls to get it back. And here we go, the box backing up the pack. We only got 2 laps of racing, so as the box crosses the finish line or the start finish straight, they'll be beginning the penultimate lap of this race. Alright, here we go then. For the box, leading the pack and getting himself ready for the championship. And he's went very early. He's caught, I'm pretty sure he's caught people off guard there. And yeah, he's caught him off guard definitely by quite a lot. And he's caught a lot of other drivers off guard as well, as James might actually be able to make himself up into P3 as we get underway for lap 26 of this race. Let's see what's going to happen then. The Alpines might fight it out for the position, or might do it for the constructors, and it's going to be fairly clean into turn 1, no moves whatsoever. And there we go, through turn 1 and turn 2, everyone does it fairly nicely and fairly cleanly, and it's good to see that the Red Bulls managed to catch up as well. But the box, there will be no DRS until the end of this race, so it's going to be all out for the ERS runners. And Ole being challenged by James. James going to go down the inside. Oh no, he isn't. He's going to hold back, and he's going to try to get that move done later on. But it's coming to the final couple of laps of this championship for the box, and he's going to be feeling very relieved that this championship is going to be running, coming home in his hands very shortly. And there we go. As we see him now doing his second final lap as a non-Racers United champion. Absolutely zooming it, getting himself ready for the Parabolica. Begin the final lap of this race and the final lap of his championship. And WBest gets, oh, dragonflies, oh my days. Absolutely whacked into WBest. And there we go then for the box, beginning the final lap of this race. And I think we are just going to ride on board with him for this entire lap. And now going into turn 1, there's a very nice, he's going to be reminiscing upon all of his times he's had in the league from round 1 in Bahrain all the way up to round 12 in Monza, where he's going to win the championship today. Round 1, he definitely didn't look like a championship contender. He definitely got a bit lucky from Gianni spinning out under that safety car, and he managed to pull an absolutely massive gap, and we knew he was someone not to be messed with. He had those connection issues in Imola where Gianni took full gold, and we thought the championship would be a very close battle, but Gianni won over and over again. Just had unlucky after unlucky moment, spinning out and crashing. But the box, this man right here, has kept it super consistent, and nobody can take today away from him. He is absolutely grinded to the max, and he's put in the maximum amount of effort. He is the deserving champion. And here we go then. He's getting ready for the Parabolica. And the box, 93, number 88 driver, is going to round the final corner. And he's going to win the Monza Grand Prix. But he's also going to be the Racers United World Champion. What a season it has been for the box. And he'll be so happy with today. And we'll see everyone crossing the finish line now. But nobody can take away today from the box. What a drive. Finishes up in P1 to win the championship. And has wrapped up his championship this season. And doesn't have to attend any more races if he doesn't want to. But absolutely amazing stuff from the box. And we're going to see him on the top step of the podium once again for the 11th time this season. But the first time he's going to step on it as a champion. And there we go. It'll mean so much to him. Unfortunately, the game doesn't let you do donuts. But there you go. Everyone on the track. Actually, I didn't know that was a feature in the game. And he lifts up the trophy. Soon it'll be the championship trophy. And absolutely amazing season for the box. And there we go. He gets the champagne out. He's still going to try battle on for McLaren though. The championship is not over for them. But he'll be one happy man, and we're going to interview him very shortly. But what an amazing season from the box. And we're going to get the race director stuff. And then we'll get everything which we need. There we go. Let's get this. We'll still have one more thing before the we get back to the end of the session. And Bosch. There we go. The Box 93 World Champion in Racers United. Amazing season from him, and been great to watch him drive. Definitely let's see if he can hold on to the championship in season 3, but first let's go in to the we're gonna pull the box straight into the commentary room. We're gonna skip the interview, oh no, the cool down room for just a moment, but the Box, you are world champion. How does it feel?
Cheers.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's very nice.
He keeps it nice and calm.
It's still focused, yeah.
Still focused. He's still in the race mode. I mean, it's been an absolutely amazing season from you. Who knows? It could have been 12 for 12 in the races if Imola never happened.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to keep yourself consistent. I might not have the fastest pace each and every time, but, keep yourself out of trouble. And, yeah, it'll come to you.
Yeah, we've definitely seen races where the likes of Gianni have had pace over you, but you've just kept it too consistent and they've just messed up and crashed out and spun out, and you just managed to capitalize on that. And your pit stop strategies this season as well have been very, very good.
I was a bit gutted about this one in Italy. I could have sworn I saved a set of spare mediums. They didn't even put them on.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter in the end, though. I mean, you definitely deserved that win out there today. Gamer, the person who could have challenged you for the win, ended up
in the wall, out of the sky. I can tell. I saw it in my movie mirror, and it's just trying to play it wide too fast through that corner.
Yeah,
I think he lost it.
That's another example of just keeping it consistent. I mean, you could have been the person in that wall there.
Yeah, I nearly did one time.
Yeah, was that when you lost 2 or 3 positions?
Yeah, can't remember actually. I have to watch it back. But I know there's a couple of corners that I lost it, and I think in pit window I just lowered my front wing by 1. I think I just had a bit too much oversteer.
Yeah, I mean, it was just been a great season watching you race. I mean, from the start in Bahrain, 20 seconds you won by, and then ever since then, we've just known you as the Mr. Consistency. And I don't know, I don't even know what to say. I mean, just great.
I hope I keep it going in F123.
Yeah, let's hope F123 is to your liking then. But yeah, congrats and enjoy tonight.
Cheers.
Yeah, actually, we'll join you down the cool down room. Oh. Down. We need our big boy. Was it Ole who finished in P3? Pretty sure it was. Wait, it wasn't. It was Samim. It was Samim. Samim even.
Samim was P2. I thought he was right behind me.
Yeah, Samim P2 and then Ole P3.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll pull Samim in.
And James BT came 4th. Right, Fred?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
You right?
Yeah, nice pace, boys. You guys are fucking good.
Italy's not even my best track.
Huh?
Italy's not even my best track.
It's your best track.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, I know you're fast, so I was surprised that I expected you to be more strong, but it was really strong already.
There's
It
just
was
not like a lot of corners around here that you can make the difference on.
That's true, yeah. And the problem here a lot was that I had to start from the back a few times, like sprint last,
Hmm.
and I get hit every
Oh, yeah.
time by the pack, like people diving from 4 times behind. So
Okay.
that was really exciting. But I somehow
Well,
I
that's
managed to
That's
get
all right.
any damage. You win the championship box.
We're all wrapped up now, yeah.
Hey, let's go. That was quickly finished, I think. Still a lot of races to go, or not in tier 1?
3, 4, something like that.
Oh, easy season for you.
Can't remember where it's coming up. I think it's Mexico, Japan, Brazil, Abu Dhabi.
How are you in the constructors? Good.
Not sure if we've wrapped it up yet, but P1 and 2 in Italy, that certainly helped it, hasn't it?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
do you get
Red
the
Bull have
points
been
that I
knocked out of the
also
championship.
got in
Yeah.
McLaren?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
nice.
certainly helped it.
Cool.
Yes, what I got 33, you got 21.
Oh my
Add that
god.
together. That's from the
Um,
town, all right? Probably.
yeah, that was pretty good. I can't find. I had a massive overtake, but watching my stream back, but I can't find it anymore. Don't know where it is.
Nah, McLaren can wrap up
Yeah, we've got
the
Japan next,
constructors
Mexico,
next race.
Brazil, Abu Dhabi.
Oh, Japan is not my track.
I think for Mexico, might do last first.
You might do last first.
Yeah, you did it right today with it, so
Yeah, but with
It
a
doesn't do
sprint,
the
huh? With a
Yeah.
sprint. Without a sprint, it was not possible, man.
Wait, I'm trying to calculate this thing. 26, 44 you get from a normal race weekend, then from sprint it's 15. 59.
Isn't IndyCar driving right now? Like the quali?
I think it is.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
I
it could be
think.
actually, yeah.
I want to run to go and watch that in a sec.
Wait, hold with me a
Wonder if
second. I'm trying,
Alonso's going to do it again.
because I'm fairly
Hey, Ollie.
certain that Abu Dhabi's going to
Yeah.
get cancelled.
Did you take damage by hitting me?
No.
Oh, good. Okay. I mean, like safety car always stresses me out because I'm not specifically saying that you did, but like most of the time in safety car, people are so close behind and then hit the back of you. And then
Yeah.
nothing towards you, by the way, but like in general, I've noticed a lot. And every safety car, people are like really close.
Yeah. My tires were dead.
At the end,
Yeah.
I was convinced you were gonna box, but
Mm.
I mean, it was a big risk to the guys behind.
There could be a possibility
Yeah.
where
I only
McLaren
had
are constructors champions.
used mediums
Oh,
then.
I was on mute this entire time. There's an opportunity that McLaren could actually be the constructors, because obviously we had that thing about round 16.
I was going to say, I've just looked at it as things stand now.
And
5 points
as the
with
standings
McLaren
show
and
right now, I'm pretty sure McLaren are constructors champions as well.
As things stand, McLaren only need 5 points. There's 191 points remaining, and the gap is 188 between Alpine and McLaren.
Yeah, we'll have a look after the race up, because
Yeah,
obviously all the incident reports and everything. So yeah,
not much left in there now.
no, not at all. That's pretty close to wrapping up. Hopefully next season's a bit closer. It should be. Yeah,
I mean, tier 1 was a lot faster than tier 2. Like I've raced both tiers now, and this was really, really hard. Not really hard, but a lot more challenging than tier 2.
I think one thing which I will mention about this race weekend is the race and the driving standard went down so much. I think anyone can just vouch for me on that one.
5 safety cars or something like that around a track like this.
It's probably been the worst race I've ever. I mean, the best race for you because you won the championship, but probably it's like the worst races in terms of actual like racing on track I've seen so far.
was just like, oh, not another safety car.
Yeah, but to be honest, we were not really involved with most of the incidents stemmed from safety car restarts. Like,
Yeah,
it was crazy into turn 1 the restarts, but for the rest, like the racing that we had in the top 5, it was
No,
or
the
top
top
4.
5 was fine. I think it's just like people in the backfield, which is like
there was
obviously
one safety
next
car
season.
restart
Oh,
where
okay.
there was one safety car restart where like the leader slowed down, I think, a little bit going onto the line, and it just caused everybody to concertina.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
guy behind me just overshot completely. And
What's the
then
last one, though?
I don't think it was the last one. It was the Nova Gibson guy, I
Oh,
think,
yeah,
from
the one before.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
He just completely forgot that everybody slowed down, and then he had to give all the positions back. But as he gave the
Yeah, I
position
saw
back,
that.
he went into another car, and it's just like, oh Christ.
Yeah, there he went, like Ericsson into the wall.
Yeah. But then what was it when Gamer crashed? No safety car. And it's just like, what the fuck?
I was driving behind, I think it's called Stady or Stacy or something. No, State Daisy.
That's so Daisy, yeah.
And behind AR Gamer, and they I saw Daisy lose it, and then in front of him I saw AR lose it. So both of them like went straight into the wall. One
Yeah.
survived, one DNF'd. That was pretty good for our race, to be honest.
Hopefully, next time out in like next season, obviously since there's only going to be one tier, that like I don't know, it depends on what they would do, because obviously there's a lot of times which people can and can't make. So next season, hopefully, if the date is right, and like hopefully the driving standard basically just increases, because there's like I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah,
You know
I'm not
what I
gonna say any names, but there are like 1 or 2 really bad apples in the pack, because unsafe rejoins, diving from 410s behind. Like I'm 410s in front, and I have to avoid collision, and I'll be reporting those people anyway. But I mean, that's really unacceptable, to be honest.
Yeah, that's hopefully what we'll look to eliminate next season, though. Obviously, everyone's driving is going to get like evaluated, and then that'll determine whether you race next season or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, Mons was pretty damn bad anyway, especially that turn 1.
Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, near the end it happened a bit less, and I'm pretty sure because that certain people did DNF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's there's going to be a lot to deal with after the race, so there's already quite a lot of reports.
Oh wow. I was since lap 9 or something. I was on 2 warnings. It was really challenging to keep it on track, and then I didn't take 1 more warning, fortunately.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, right, I'm going to do some interviews, so you can stay here, enjoy. Does Seth want an interview? Does Sephi want an interview? Hello. Is he alive? Is Seth Martin alive? I don't think he's here. Is he asleep? Hello? What the... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay, I don't think he's here. I'll bring Skull up. Was Skull racing in the Alfa Romeo today? Was. Hello. Okay, so I don't think. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Let me pull up where you finished.
Not at all.
Oh, you didn't finish. Okay. Oh yeah. It was through a scar, wasn't it? You spun out.
DNF'd.
Yeah.
Out of the last corner section.
Definitely difficult race weekend for you. Didn't finish either of the sessions.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just give us your thoughts on that race, I guess.
What can I say? It was very chaotic. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a high-speed track with little corners, but that makes the corners even more important, you know? And I felt like you could just tell that a lot of people weren't really practicing the track as well. A lot of missed braking spots, lots of like rear ending because they couldn't see the racing line or something. I don't know, and just missed the braking point. But overall, also like not being driving like out of the acceleration, rear ends happened a lot. I saw like after I DNF'd and was able to observe the race. Like, I mean, it can happen if you lock up your brakes and stuff, but out of the corner in the acceleration zone, there's just no need to rear end someone or all the spins, all the touches in the curves. Well,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Definitely the driving standard definitely needs to improve.
I did have my good amount of lockup as well in the very first lap. I overshot the chicane, the second chicane by a margin, I think.
I think we
Lost
saw
some
that. I think we
positions.
saw
I
that.
believe I touched someone, something like that. I hope I didn't do any damage or impede with the race. Yeah, can happen. Happens to everyone. Unless you're the box, then it doesn't happen. Yeah, but I mean, it was fun. It was still fun, I guess. And I'm looking forward to the next race as always. So
Yeah, well, we'll see you at the next race in Tier 2 on Monday.
you will.
Yeah. We'll see you then.
See you then.
See ya. Oh, I just left the VC. I was meant to. Okay, we're going to go to Steph Martin now, the last person to interview.